default. Let's try that. Does that work? I think it works now. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Let me... I bet you can't hear the game either. Why can't we hear the game? I don't know what I connected. Whoa, you're probably hearing double now. I want game audio. Why can't I get game audio? Yeah, sorry about that echo. That was pretty funny. Settings. Create. Definitely don't want that. I don't want advanced. I would just want to create a new one. That's pretty funny though. Vertical filter. Properties. Nothing. Why is it so hard just to get the nice, don't want that, generic basic game audio? It's been going good, man. Like, we, the whole, like, group met up and we hung out over the weekend. So that was fun. We went to, a Comic-Con kind of thing. That was really fun. We got ideas. We like sat around a bonfire and chatted up on how to finalize the How to Fix Shadowlands episode. And boy, is there a lot. Hopefully it doesn't become another hour or more. This is so weird. How can I not get the game noise? What about you, man? I'm dying. I can't have you guys just listen to me. This would be annoying. Yeah. What do you work on? Do you just work from home? Like, ever since 2020, a lot of people have been doing that. Sadly, I never got that luck. Let's see. Do 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 da da da. Home. Yeah. It's so common. Hide lock volume. Gotta love weather. Now, I don't know where you are, but my location's getting kind of hit. Oh, that's so true. Luckily, I live pretty close to work, so I don't have to go that far. And the people that are watching this in the future are probably like, who am I talking to? It's the voice in my head named Colonel Arnold. Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Why can't I get game noise? Now there's a monster can in my way, so I can't even hear the game. Oh. There. There. Hey-oh. The voice in my head is back. I see dead people. All right. So this where was I? This character I've had for a while now. As you can see, he's level 27, and I have him running through ICC. If you ever do decide to do this challenge, keep in mind that you should stay away from Red Ridge because there's a follower quest there. Stay away from any follower quests. You will die because followers are you know, we hate those quests. We hate having to wait for people to walk as slow as possible. In Red Ridge there's one, and I'm sure there's other locations in the other world. And I also tried to stay away from locations that had loading screens. So I didn't want to go to Pandaria or Wad or what's another one? I don't know. I just wanted to stay away from like loading screen quests, afraid of just dying right away. So I went up to Northrend. Right now, I believe there's an EXP boost if I do Dragonflight content, but it's not up here. I don't know if that's true anymore. Don't think I've done those. Just follower quests, just having a guy walk around you. So I have this character going up to Northrend, so I should probably get back on that ship. Whoops. There we go. I'm gonna head back up there. If you want proof, deaths, total deaths, none. None at all. I am cool. I am not faking it. I keep burping. Sadly, in the rules I said no flying unless if you're on the Dragon Isles, so I have to run around on a horse. The whole vibe is just you're just an average Joe farmer that got enlisted into the war, and the only thing you know how to do is just use a gun or a bow or an axe. Like, you don't know magic, you don't understand magic. And another proof is that, look at that, all original gear from the starting zone for hunters. And the only thing, even the weapon, the only thing allowed man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Makes you rest in peace, man. We did allow trinkets and rings and necklaces, but not anything over green. Whoa! I gotta be careful of fall damage. I did allow transmogs, so you can make your character look as cool as you want to look. Luckily, one great thing about this is how much gold you make. Does that take me to Northrend? Yeah. I never play Alliance, so I don't know where the heck I'm going. If we look, 201 gold for just the first couple of quests. It used to be more. I just gotta wait for the boat. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Northrend, I guess I could take the portal system. I can't remember if in the rules I said I could use portals. I think I did allow it. But I want to be careful. Whoa, I just keep going out. I want to be careful because there's a portal to Dalaran, but I would have to run to the boring tundra, and I don't really want to deal with everything that's in its way. But I could also go to Borealis portal system, and that will take me around somewhere. I'm not too sure where. And I'm getting a call right now, so I'm going to mute myself. May you have fun. I'm not in trouble. Everything's fine. There's no cops coming. But I've noticed that Northrend hasn't had that much problems. Everything's pretty much spaced out. I should be good with questing. I also wanted to stay away from Burning Crusade content. I can't remember why exactly. Maybe because it's so lame. I'm kidding. It just felt like Northrend, like Wrath of the Lich King content was right. Yes, all my voices in my head are seeing other voices and speaking to other voices. And that's why I need medication. That tarantula that I'm holding in my hand. Let's go over the nutritional facts about this. Ingredients. 1 whole tarantula. I think that's pretty funny. And 1 oxygen absorber. So it's dried out. So that sounds safe. Does it give me, like, how much protein it is? It tells me who it's manufactured by. It's straight out of Thailand, so you know it's good. There's no MSG, oven dried, not fried. No additional colors or preservatives. It's literally just 1 whole tarantula. And that's how you know it's good. I should also mention that I haven't made that many hunters since... Whoops, I went the wrong way. Lagging. Since I played probably even Wrath of the Lich King. I will eat it when we hit 500 subscribers. I will. I'll do like a live stream and everything. I'll let you see my hands. Okay, I don't need to kill those guys. I have to be careful. Oh, didn't want that. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, but you're strong. These are weak characters. No, because my item level is 17. Look at that. I'm squishy. I only have 2,290 health. I have to be careful of where I walk, how I pull, who I pull. I might have to do this guy real quick. And now, with the new hunter stuff, I can't have a pet. Ow, that hurts. And I can't wait for them to fix it, because a lot of hunter mains out there are complaining about it. And I agree with them. Oh, that guy just died. I have to be very, very careful. Yes, I will eat one of you guys. I will eat one of you. Looks like I'm about to level up. Oh, gotta be careful of those guys. Luckily, the only good part that comes from this is the higher my level, the smaller the pull radius is from the monsters. Alright, I gotta get over there. I've noticed that roads are pretty safe. So as long as I stay by roads, I'll be fine. Now, if you notice, the last time I did this, for Ascension, I was doing a quest in Ascension WoW yesterday, and Shadowlands crab went into the cave. Well, there's your first problem. Anything Shadowlands is bad. Which dungeon was it, or did they modify it into its own dungeon? Alright, I should be safe. I don't even know what quest I was on. I need some ears. Let's go get some ears. Let's go rip off some ears. Remember, you know, take candle. Alright. Getting closer. I should have mounted. I don't know why. I think it just has to deal with what I'm doing. But whenever I'm playing the game itself, I can easily focus. But man, streaming cuts it straight in half. And I just leveled up. So you guys get to see me mess up even more than I normally would. Alright, I'm in the ear territory. I just got a new thing. I don't know which one to pick, so I'll just do that. Apply. Good enough. I don't need it. What is up? Wow, 2 more people came in. Yeah, ding, really. The funniest part is whenever you get an achievement. So, you always say ding when you level up. And when you get an achievement, you call it a dong. So, if you level up while gaining an achievement, you just call it a ding dong. Always keep that in mind. Now, what am I killing? Where are these ears at? But yes. Oh, wait. Did I see shiny? Was there shiny? There is no shiny. What am I killing? Am I supposed to kill these guys? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. But that was like ages ago. What is this quest? Necessary. Oh, do I just kill a bunch of stuff? I have more voices in my head now. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not good. Where'd this guy come from? That's the best part about this stream. The more people that show up, the more voices I have in my head. That way when people watch this later, they're like, who is this guy talking to? What is going on? And little do they know, I just have voices in my head. I have a giant can of Monster on my desk, and it's covering up my bag system. Wow, look at these new weapons that I can't use. Look at this awesome piece of... Did I break it? Look at this awesome piece of armor. Oh, it's because I'm not wearing a helmet. I was about to look at it. Wow, look at that. Can't use it. What a shame. For those of you that just joined, how many people are in right now? I have to move some stuff around. I don't think it tells me how many. How many people are viewing? I don't know. Oh well. Looks like I need to throw meat on this thing, right? 5. 5, thank you. I have 5 voices in my head speaking to me all the time. There we go. Fake furs trap. Cool. I think I have to kill stuff. There it is. Unless one is me. Then I have 6 voices in my head. Oh. And that goblin just died. See now, as an alliance. Average Joe's active up on Discord. I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Are you keeping the status of Average Joe active in Discord? Oh gosh! Is it not in Discord? I have to be very careful. I'm hunting for wabbits. Why are all these people dying? And there you are. I'm gonna have to take my first health pot of the day. You'll notice that I am horrible at hunters. And that's for a very good reason. I'm gonna die. I miss my pet. Looks like the PETA quest. Oh yeah. Off-brand PETA. Don't they call themselves like Death or something like that? I thought they were gonna be all Horde, and I thought it was a joke because of I'm an Alliance character and I'm doing Alliance quests, so all the Horde players that come up die. But here we have whatever they call themselves. You know, the infected ones, the broken. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of things in the lore that Rexar could easily fix. And he did a little bit in... Which one was it? Cataclysm? Or was it Legion? But Rexar came in and helped out a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was BFA. I'm gonna stay away from that. I miss Rexar. I wish Rexar would show up more. And he was almost given the title of War Chief for the Horde, but he denied it because, you know, it's Rexar. He's for the land. He's for nature. I have to be very careful. Okay, I hit 8. I need ears. Oh, I have to kill the people. That's not fun. I don't want to kill anything. I think it's kind of goofy that I have to collect their ears. I think Rexar is like my second favorite lore character. But Uther is definitely my very first one. So these guys are invisible. Do I just run around until one starts attacking me? Guess I should mount up. Which Uther? What do you mean which Uther? There's only one Uther. Whoops. Do you mean like Shadowlands Uther versus... I get it's the same character. I do hate how they did change him up. The blue Uther. Bluther. Bluther is a problem, but only because of how Blizzard wrote him. It's the same thing with Sylvanas. Sylvanas loved and cared about her people until... Whoop, there we go. That's what I want. Until Blizzard rewrote her, and now she's a horrible person. I hate that. Done dirty stuff. Yeah. Bluther is great. And to be honest, that sounds like... You know, I'm going to stay away from that and what I was about to say because of guidelines. Oh, wow. It's a good thing I stopped myself. Anyway, I love Uther. I love his story. I love his connection with Arthas. Because it doesn't feel like he's a B story. It feels like it's just 2 A stories. It's perfect. Because usually in media, whenever there's a B story, what you really care about is the A story, you know? But when it came to Uther and his beliefs and the books that they wrote about him, which sadly they hide a lot in game. You kind of have to read the books to really get a feel for him. He's great. But Blizzard just ruins those characters. But it's okay because she's... I guess he did need a downfall thing to progress his story. That kind of goes with any character in any form of media, is how do we develop their character story? And then they have them go through a trial and tribulation. Tyrion chose his path all because of Eitrig. And at the time, it was hard to side with certain people because that was when the Horde and Alliance were really at each other's throats. Did I get all the ears? And Tyrion... Was it Tyrion? Tyrion found Eitrig stationed out, and they decided to not kill each other, basically, and honor each other's beliefs in honor and duty. And that's why he was excommunicated. But I feel like if it was a little bit more down the timeline, Uther probably would have sided a little bit more with wanting to keep honor and peace amongst the Horde and the Alliance. That's another thing. That would be kind of interesting to see. I don't think they talked about that much in Shadowlands. That would have been great to have Eitrig show up. But not for... Oh yeah, it is the PETA quest.
How may I help?
That would have been interesting to see.
Goddess, watch over them.
Thank you, PETA. These guys are so goofy, and then we never see them ever again. And I love how they're just burning the statue. Love nature. Burn stuff. Don't you just love nature? I'm gonna stay away from dailies.
Illuminate your path.
Not a fan of that. Unless if I accidentally get a hold of some. My brain's kind of everywhere. I should probably not run through this field, to be honest. I should probably stick to the road. I would say he was one of the last ones, except for the commentator said Eitrig. Eitrig is one of the last good Horde members. And everything was good, except for in one battleground, they have Eitrig as a war commander, and he basically calls the Alliance some dogs. And just saying, like, go slaughter them to death and hell and back. And it was kind of out of his character, but they could easily retcon it because it was just inside one battleground, basically. I played a custom Warcraft 3 campaign. That sounds awesome. Uther becomes Sylvanas in the Death Knight. See, now that would be really cool. That would be an awesome rewrite. I just pulled one. The problem with a lot of that stuff is it's non-canon, and I wish they would just fix it naturally. I think you'll really like the ending of our Shadowlands rewrite if you like that kind of stuff. That would be cool as a rewrite to have Uther as a Death Knight. We've actually talked about that one. I don't want to get too deep into that. I wonder if I have to go on the mine shaft. I think I do. Uther as a Death Knight. Death Knight Uther. Duther sounds cool. I think I would hang with Duther. Alright, I think I have to go in the mine shaft. which I really don't want to, because I'm trying to dodge everyone as possible. Yeah. Don't worry, we fixed the wisp. I think you'll really like what we do with Arthas. Oh, great. I'm gonna pull everything. This is scary. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like going in a cave. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, right? I'll be fine. April Fool's video with the Wisp King. Wrath of the Wisp King. Beware, I am the Wisp King. I have come to slay you. Oh my gosh. We killed Arthas, and his soul starts to merge out of him, and that's the final last rotation. What's it called? Not scene, but like during a boss fight. Phase. It's the last phase. Once you're done killing Arthas, his soul emerges from him, and you have to kill a wisp. I am the Wisp King. I feel like maybe I don't have to be here. The worst part is I think I'm supposed to use this trap. Probably right where that thing is. I didn't have to enter the mine shaft. Yeah, phase. The final phase of the Wisp King. And then you pull out a baseball bat and then you just smack him. For the longest time, I didn't... There he is! Oh my gosh. Or she. It was a lady this whole time. I had no idea. Now I know what you're thinking. The name was Karen. You should have known. And to be honest, Karen Bloodhoof. That was a real name. Will she stop moving around? I don't like this. She lectures forever. Alright, I got her. And I'm almost dead. I love it. Let's eat some cheese. That talk she gives at the end of Shadowlands, it went on for so long. Because everyone was there. Everyone that affected his life was there. And then she just starts talking. And I'm like, alright, they're going to cut it off and they're going to go to the next character so that everyone has their own closure. And she kept talking. I was like, okay, what about Jaina? What about Uther? Everyone was there. Are they going to talk? And then she just kept talking. She just kept talking and didn't shut up. And it finally got to the very end and I'm like, really? They're just having her talk and that's it. That's the end. Just her talking. No one else got a chance. The ex-lover, the ex teacher, us. That'd be kind of funny if he said something to us. Probably not, even though he doesn't talk. There's so many models for Arthas in this game. And they even made new stylized ones for some cutscenes when Sylvanas was getting cut down. And they could have just done a blue filter on it and made him look like a ghost that they've done for so many characters. But no, they didn't. Alright, which one should I get? A really good chest piece or a back? I'm going to go for the chest piece because I can sell it for 1 gold. Alright, let's check this out. Now I should be going around and just like doing all these quests. But I don't know why my brain just says run back and forth. Lake... Not gonna say that. Camumu. 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 Lake Camumu. I like how everyone in the lore says that Sylvanas got it the worst from Arthas, but she was just only the biggest part in the Warcraft game. But in the lore itself, throughout Arthas's life, I would say Jaina was the biggest thing. Yeah. Because they've known each other since they were kids. So shouldn't she get closure? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm just glad I have her locket. Teleport me around. Thanks, Jaina's locket. I love all this stuff you're saying because I want to repeat it, but I can't repeat some of the stuff you're saying because I'm afraid of YouTube. All the voices in my head. One curses a lot. I can't use it. That reminds me. I should probably tell you guys. I love cursing. I curse a lot in real life. So whenever we record a video, it's so hard for me to stay away from cursing. I should not have killed this guy. Oh, thank God. Alright. Do I have any food? That's mana. I need, like, actual food and not potions. That's not good. These potions are weak. I guess that was in the rules. Breaking up with her. She would have fall with Arthas, or she would have kept him mostly sane. That would have been interesting if after dying he found a way to find peace and become a little bit more sane, and then Jaina and Arthas would have been a couple. Oh, I should have waited. No, don't loot, kill. There we go. But yeah, if he died, went to the afterlife, kind of sat on the way that he thought about things and realized how bad of a person he is, and I just realized that I shouldn't be killing these guys anymore. I'm done with that quest. And realized that what he did in the real world was actually bad, like Strathholm and stuff like that, and pays recompense or whatever that word is. And then they finally get to talk to each other, and he gets to say his sorries. That'd be pretty crazy. I wonder... That'd be goofy, because she would be like, I want to stay with you. And Arthas would say, no, you stay. I'll meet you on the other side. Next time, I'll be here waiting for you when you die. That's not weird to say, but alright. Like Malfurion.
Goodbye. Be careful.
That's another thing that really... Okay, Malfurion taking the place so that Ysera can come back to the real world. Can anyone just do that? Can you just soul trade? Can I just trade a soul for a soul? That just doesn't make sense to me. I never liked that part. Someone has to take her place. And of course it's just Malfurion. I think she would keep him sane. You know what they should have done? They should have both gone insane. Watching Jaina and Arthas both go insane. Just be the full insane clown posse. One of the alternate Shadowlands thing is that the Titans just randomly gave him life again. If he helped bring Sylvanas, Zoval, Ner'zhul, and Kel'Thuzad, he'd be the second one to go rebuild. Lord, you know, it's so weird because after Legion, when we meet the Titans in person, they just F off, and then we never hear or see from them ever again. I just think that's weird. How we'd never talk about the Titans ever again once at the end of Legion. Never happens again.
What troubles you? Visit again.
I should be reading these quests, but I don't care. It's hard for me to read. I don't like reading. I just accept, I look where the shiny is, I go to the shiny, and then I complain because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I hope they definitely do like a revamp of... Alright, I need to find some baby mammoths that are stuck. Of Lordaeron. You there, tiny calf. How do I free you? Probably an item. Heyo. I'm getting a call, but I'm not going to pick it up because it looks like scam. And they just hung up, so it probably was scam. Spam, scam. Spammy scam. Why am I running around on foot? I have a mount. Proposed to Jaina instead of breaking up. She would have been able to keep him sane. What would have been a very big difference is during the talk inside the book, she hinted at children, and Arthas didn't really feel like he was ready to be a father or wanted to go any further with being a husband. He kind of wanted to keep being a knight, and he didn't want to take up the role as being a king. It's literally just Anduin 2. Like, the original Anduin. Oh, I gotta be careful of that guy. Ah, there's another red one. They just didn't want to be fully big leaders. And if he would have just accepted the idea of having a child, then Jaina wouldn't have been so harsh against him. I wonder what would have happened if he said, yes, kids do sound amazing. I can't wait for our glorious future. Because that was the very next day was Stratholme. And he says, I have to kill everyone here. Would Jaina just be like, you know, maybe I should go with him? Or maybe she just decides, no, yep, he still sounds crazy. That would be pretty crazy if he full-on proposed to her. He only had a locket. That would have been crazy if he had a whole ring. Is there more baby mammoths? 2 more. a diamond. You find an amethyst ring on him that says now and forever, forever and always. And you give it to Jaina, and she's like, I always liked Amethyst. He knew me so well. And then she burst down crying. Alright, let's go kill some people. Oh, wow. Close. Very close. Too close. There's so many different kinds of treasure hunters. Is this not just Venture Co? It could be like a corpse bride thing. Till death do us part. Death has already parted. You must kill yourself, Jaina. Okay. I like how I don't have to kill the reclaimers, but I know they'll just get in my way. He misses hunting orcs. I don't think Uther ever enjoyed hunting orcs. Maybe like he enjoyed the idea of purifying the world until he finally realized that orcs could be good. It's the whole paladin mentality of the light is right and you can't convince me otherwise. I have to be very careful of who I pull. That's gonna pull that dog, isn't it? Ow, my body hurts. Look how glowy I am. It's purple. Purple means pain. I would have to research more into like Uther and how he feels about the Horde. What a great guard dog. Didn't even fight. Okay. I'm really injured now. Oh, this is still a part of that April Fool's idea. Evil Jaina. Nathan, Arthas and Jaina fall. We get 2 Lich Kings. The Lich family, more like it. The Lich, what's the word I'm looking for? The Lich colony. Lich King and Lich Queen. She's in charge, I'm not. With the whole backstory of... I guess Arthas did get more Dreadlords to craft rune weapons. So he could create like a minor form of another Helm of Damnation. That'd be pretty funny to see. For Jaina to get a Lich Queen helmet. No, it's alright. That'd be crazy. I bet there's fan art of that, though. $20. Lich Queen and Lich King. And side by side, they will rule the world. Do they have to find another orc to possess her helmet? Oh, it's the ring. It sounds like a toxic relationship. I love you. Have this ring. Oh, wait. No. It's possessing you. Kel'Thuzad. Oh, that's what you were getting at. Him and, Mr. Mittens? Mr. Bigglesworth. That's it. Mr. Bigglesworth. So if I go up to your original one, I don't know about Zolval. Ner'zhul would be kind of goofy. I think there was even a point where he like fully kicks out Ner'zhul. But I do like the idea of Kel'Thuzad. And then so for Sylvanas, on her side, she would definitely have, let's think, a female character. That was her friend. I don't know. Who would be her? Who would be her bridal party? I'm standing right in the fire. I leveled up. Gnomish grenades. I'm trying to think so hard. Like, who would be in her bridal party? The evil bridal party. Lich Queen and King bridal party. Random undead banshee. Just a random... He just picks a random one. You know, Karen from HR. You loved her. The Lich Dynasty. That'd be crazy. Just create a whole new kingdom across Azeroth. Oh, I'm gonna pull... Long live the Scourge Empire. For the Scourge Empire. For the Forsaken. But they never called themselves the Forsaken, so it would be the Scourge. Alright, fine, I'll pick a talent. Good enough. What does that one do? I don't know. I have Icy Veins pulled up. I should be following it. Long live the Scourge Empire. Do you want to kill us? No, not really. We just want to live in peace. Is this before or after knowing about the jailer? The Necromancer Queen? That would be sick. Instead of... Oh, what's that lady in ICC? This one, Death Whisperer. Where she teaches the class. But she's a lich. You don't have to be a necromancer to be a lich, or a lich to be a necromancer. That'd be crazy, though. New pants! Lich Jaina. I don't know, it would ruin her model. Unless if she was like, what's his name? Oh, there's another guy coming up behind him. Yep. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. That did not work. I'm on an incline. We're getting closer to that guy. I don't like this. Whoa! Whoa! Guys everywhere. Guys everywhere. I don't like this. It was a weird Russian dance club. Not a big fan. That gives me mana. That gives me mana. I need food. I don't like this game anymore. A Dreadlord Jaina. Dreadlord Jaina. That'd be pretty crazy, though. To, like, fully possess her. I wonder... I don't know. That'd be crazy, because they would be based in Northrend. It's crazy how after Wrath of the Lich King, we just leave the area completely. Now the real thing, one of the Warcraft rewrites that I really want to do is, what if we didn't stop Malagos? Because if Malagos kept on trying to connect so many ley lines to the Nexus, because he doesn't think that the world deserves magic anymore, all that energy would have blown up the Nexus. Like, it was very critical that it was just about to explode. And if that would have happened, it would have wiped out so much energy, and then we would have never came up here, and Arthas would have basically fully taken over Northrend. He would have taken fully over the Vicruel. ICC would have been able to take over, and he would have had all of basically this entire continent. And then moving down, I wonder which way he would have gone. Because if he would have gone to Kalendor, he cares about power. So he would have gone for the Moonwell, or just gone straight to the World Tree to take up all that energy. But it would have been very hard because it's heavily defended. Unless if you got like a Necropolis to go up to the top. But over here, he could go back for the Sunwell, even though it was corrupted. But he did have basically this entire... Whoa. He did basically have this entire territory already taken over. Territory already taken over. And with the help of Skullomance, he would have been able to infiltrate. But there's no real big energy signatures, except for Tyr's Tomb and Tearsful Glades. That had a lot of energy, because it was mainly him taking over territory for, like, power. I guess he would go after Kalendor then. But it's such a risky move. I don't know. I bet he would have gone for Eastern Kingdoms. Anyway, what was I doing? Killing people. Dreadlords are... Okay, so the reason why Dreadlords are always with the Scourge is because originally... Oh boy. Originally, so Dreadlords, by lore, worked for the Burning Legion. They were just seen as demons. Just generic household demons. Name brand and all. And it wasn't until Shadowlands that they were retconned. And I'm getting attacked by this annoying piece of... It was later that they came from Revendreth, and they were just little sneaky guys that liked infiltrating areas. Oh gosh, I'm gonna stop talking, I need to focus. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. So they were seen with the undead so much because Ner'zhul was still in power in the armor while Arthas was taking it, and the Burning Legion wanted some control over the Lich King again. That would be cool. That's why they're seen together so much. Whoa, I don't need to kill you. Where am I going? But now that they changed the lore a little bit, they kind of sprinkle dreadlords everywhere. They're technically across the entire universe. They're inside the priest order hall. They could even be the form of basically anything. In some Legion dungeon, we see Balthazar or Tichondrius. I can't remember. He's like dressed up as a human. So they could be anywhere. Oh, I fell. I miss that old lore. I miss how they were just crazy demons. And they worked for Sargeras. Because Sargeras was the big bad. I miss those days. Back when it was just nice, simple, and easy. Sargeras is the big bad. Easy, plain and simple. But no, they try to make it bigger. Inside the Sunwell? Ugh! Surprise, none of them took a page out of Manaroth's book and spilled their blood into the fountain and foolishly anywhere. Make them drink magic stuff. I don't think dreadlords work like that. Or just poisoning a water supply. Can you see what I type? Probably not. I need to be careful that I don't... Oh gosh, he's right there. Just anywhere. I wish they showed more sneaky ways of releasing the Scourge and the Blight across the world instead of with just grain. A lot of areas are just, oh, it's tainted wheat, and that's it. That's everywhere. How did Manaroth do it, or was it just a Pit Lord thing? Any demon, I think any demon, if you drink the blood, they become possessed. But because Manaroth was a Pit Lord, he could hold more control over the area. Don't drink demon blood. It's not good. Because it just went straight back to... Oh, I need to be using these. This is what happens when I don't pay attention. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a dog. I miss flying. I really do. How do I get up there? Teleporter. Alright. Yeah. Finding a safe way up is difficult. Let's go this way. I see more dogs this way. It goes straight to your thighs. Let's face it. Demon blood is just Mountain Dew. Look at it. It's green. It's neon. It possesses you. It gives you energy. It's just Mountain Dew. And then Kaja Cola is just Diet Mountain Dew. I need to be very careful. Dodge, 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 dodge. Nice. Ha 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 ha. Don't ask me how I did that. There's a dog right there. I need to get there, I imagine. Oh, let's kill this gnome. Hate gnomes. No one likes gnomes. Okay. I need to get the bomb floating platform. Ow! That hurts. Why would you do that? Can I just be on the ground and throw a bomb? How strong is this guy? He's very strong. Out of range. Out of range. How close do I have to be? That's scary. I don't like that. I don't want to deal with that guy. He has a lot of health. I don't think the Dreadlords can control undead. My nose. Hold on. With Dreadlords, they would, in theory, be able to do the same with humans, elves, etc., since they can control vast amounts of undead. But Dreadlords don't control undead. Yes, I am close enough. Sweet. Fun. Easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. Alright. How do I get to the other ones? Ugh. Three fights of honest on a mission with Frozen Pro campaign. Oh, so they do control undead. I didn't know that. I'll have to hide that away in my lore bank. Ah! I'm getting a call. Sadly, this one's important. I'll be right back. So that was dry. And she told me that she's gonna bribe you guys to kill me so I don't finish the Average Joe challenge. Huh? Is that true? Hold on. I can look on the Discord. I about pulled another guy. Where is the Discord? When Angle Eye streams, make sure to do everything. I try as number 1. Alright, I see how it is. She just never got to max level. She's upset.
You have my attention. Good hunting.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go hand this one in. How long have I been streaming? A while. A while is a lot. Because sadly, I do have work to be done today. And it looks like my weapon is damaged.
Hello. Good luck, friend. Till next we meet. Be careful. The moon be with you. May the stars guide you. Till next we meet.
Okay. I think I'll leave it here. I am now level 29 on the Average Joe challenge. Very far away, but still haven't died. Let's prove it. Statistics, death, total deaths, absolutely none. Let's go to gear. All original gear and weapon. I have a shirt. It gives me no armor. That's why I allowed shirts. Green, 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 and green. Perfect. All right. See you guys later.